I read that from the time of your bar mitzvah, you hadn't been to synagogue in a long time, and here you are at the LA Jewish Film Festival. Wasn't this what you were trying to avoid?
No, this is like synagogue. It's a broader congregation. That's all.
This screening of this picture, did it come about because you put it together?
No, Rabbi Naomi Levy called me, and she said, "You want to do this?" I'm not sure how it came up. I guess maybe with Hillary in the festival, but I'm sure happy to do it. Glad to be here.
I mean, the making of the movie. Were you involved in getting it made?
Well, I enabled certain Sophie to have access to certain things and people. Yes, but we didn't. Blue Note Records didn't make the movie. We didn't pay for the movie, and
Yeah. So, how you describe the movie and what the message that it tells to the young people of today who don't know the 1940s and 50s jazz?
I think the most important thing to know about jazz is that you don't have to go to music school for 10 years and study music theory to appreciate it. That it's just merely conversation with notes, and if something's not speaking to you, go listen to something else, and you will find a jazz music that speaks to you. It's very easy to get into it, and it's not a cerebral process. It's just about emotion and feeling.
But in terms of the adaptation of the music of yesteryear into the music of today, how is that being done for people in a synopsis?
That's a good question. I mean, you absorb it, like it's like you and I talking right now. Where did our vocabulary come from? From people who came before us, and we didn't invent the language, but we each put our own little twist on it, and I think that's what happens in music too. And the music that preceded it is part of the DNA, and as is a future vision, I think.
And for people who aren't aware, like Verve Records and Blue Note, what was the Jewish contribution to the popularization of jazz?
Well, there were some big fans, Jewish fans, who I think understood the underdog nature of Black Americans, and heard this music, which is Black American music, and related to it because the emotional content and the power of it, I think, transcends any kind of cultural differences. It's the music of the underdog, and the Jews can certainly understand that.
Do you think they see you, that the Black artists see you as Jewish, or in some way as...
I don't know. I have no idea. I mean...
They make jokes?
No.
No, nobody knows.
I haven't really thought about it, other than knowing the history of the company. But we're cats.
The African American community appreciates your genius.
Oh,
that's how I see it. We appreciate your genius.
Okay, there we go. There's your answer. Okay. Thank you, man. Nice to see you. Take care.